Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sunless Sea. So, I've actually been doing quite a bit off-camera. I've not been visiting any new places. I covered a little bit more of the map, but, well, one thing after the other. So, I'm actually back at the Mangrove College right now. Before I left on a bit of a trip, I, visited the Wispways again. Actually, what must have been a couple dozen times before I finally got the one out of many possible outcomes that I wanted, which is the one simply called Blue, which gave me the Blue Scintillate, so I have that. On the way there, I actually got something else as well, which I would like to show off, except after I just returned, or just literally the moment I returned, I docked with the Mangrove College and this popped up, another recurring nightmare. And I took a chance and saved here, and it turns out that when you save while this is active and you reload, it's still active. So that's nice. Anyway, let's quickly deal with this. I went deeper into the nightmare last time, and I guess I'm just going to continue that. Because why not? Go. Across the sea. That's the same as last time. Okay, another Tale of Terror. Another Menace Nightmare Strength. Gain some more terror. I really need to find a way to reduce that, though, sometime soon. Lost another restful night. I thought we were at 0 last time, but now we're back down to... or back up to 1? I'm not entirely sure how that works, but that's fine. Anyway, we're at the Mangrove College, and let's see here. So, the one thing... yeah, there it is. The lump of blue scintillate. I always expect it to look different for some reason, but there it is. We got that back. Yeah, that's going to improve our combat capabilities somewhat. Other than that, what I did was I went ahead and uncovered a bit more of the map here. There were just a couple of map pieces not filled in here. So I rectified that. Obviously, I did not find anything new here, and I went down to the other room actually to trade in my remaining firkin of honey for more Blemigans. Except it turned out that no matter how many times I tried, all I ever got was one more Blemigan, and I think it said something. I got some message there that might have been new. I wasn't entirely sure if that was different. It might have been. That told me to go plant 6 more Blemigans. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. I think we have currently planted 6, if I'm understanding correctly. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, I only ever got the one, no matter what I tried, so yeah, that is that. And then from there, instead of heading up to Port Cecil, I made my way back to the Mangrove College, because, well, this is one of the places where we can put a Blemigan ashore, and I guess I just never did, because, well, last time I thought this was the place directly north of the other room, but no, it's not. That's Port Cecil, of course. So I guess I never actually did come here. Into the wild, shows no interest in the village, it disappears straight into the jungle. There, little Blemigan. Thrive and multiply. Yeah, and that is now number 7. So, okay, I don't know, maybe they do want me to plant another 6 for a total of 12? That seems insane. Especially if I only get 1 at a time now. But, oh well. Yeah, we did that. And I was going to see if I could maybe reduce terror here. That would be nice. Once again, no shopping here. We are starting to run a little bit low on fuel again, but I'm sure we're going to be fine. We're heading generally towards civilization again. Or, towards London, specifically. Anyway, Mangrove College, eat, drink, be merry. The soul shoreline is bursting with fruit and edible fungus. Reach up and it falls into your hand, pick it up and it's already fermented. Yeah, the thing is, sure, food is always nice, but... ooh, wait, propagation is now 1. Wait, was this not available before? I mean, it is now. You don't have time to stop and rest, but you can gather plenty of supplies. The college members will grumble, but there's enough to go around. Oh, 5 supplies. Meh. Okay. I mean, we can always turn that into fuel in a pinch, so yeah, that's okay. Of course, one positive side effect of having done this extra little trip is that I did use up more fuel and supplies, and thus freed up more hold capacity, and thus I should be able to hold a good amount of Scintillac. Although, honestly, I might just go ahead and turn in all the quests that I can, even if that puts me over capacity, and I'll just throw away whatever extra Scintillac I have. But we'll see. Okay, another port story, also just in time. Not sure that we're going to be able to use it here, but we'll see. Manual save, yeah, we'll use this one. Can we shop here? We can. Okay, good to know. We might have to do that. Drop off. Oh yeah, right, the checkered character. That's one cargo space free. That's nice. He waits eagerly by the rail. He lifts his head to inhale. I can already smell the chess, he announces. Good for you. 100 echoes, just like that? Sure. Thank you. Farewell? He says neither of these things. He drops a sweaty bundle of banknotes in your hand and hares off up the hill, fingers twitching to begin a game. Game players, eh? Actually, this does suddenly sound familiar, so maybe we had actually picked up this person before rather than the shady sword. I guess it's probably just random. Oh well, anyway, free 100 bucks, I'll take it. Explore the Coral Knoll. Contact in the labyrinth. What? The Admiral gave you directions to meet your contact. Oh, really? Left, right, down into the labyrinth of coral outside Port Cecil. Over the Silvered Vein, past the castellations of the Unfinished Court. I don't remember this at all, but oh yeah, I guess we just had one of these random commissions. Okay, Robbery Torment. Here is a robbery man, one of the squid-faced bipedal things that infest the sadder hovels of fallen London. It looks ill or infected. The pearly glow of the coral throbs from a seam along its shoulder. Its arm pulses in its face fronts. Wait, what? From a seam along its shoulder, its arm pulses in its face fronts. Okay. Ruth, it pipes. Huh? Cheerfully. Well, I don't know how to do that. It hands you a page of notes smeared with tangerine goo. Can robbery men write? The hand is elegant and disciplined. Times and dates precisely recorded. Oh. Okay. Completed. Got the information. Nice. Gather Scintillac. No. Sell your Apocine chess piece. Don't have one. Gather intelligence. Guess I might as well. But, more importantly, let's go down here. Wakeful Idol, Heart Metal, Fluke Core, Ambiguous Eolith. Yeah, those are the things. Okay, so let's start with the ones that actually take up cargo space. Go with that, okay. Apparently we got 12 fragments, which was enough to put us over the threshold? Huh? I guess so, okay. Anyway, that gorgeous little spark, a counterweight. I will devolve, and my emissary must end with me. To satisfy the chain, we must have an ascension. This little fellow will rise as I descend. Perhaps you can take her with you. Here, your Scintillac. Yeah, thanks. About that. Could I have just money, maybe? No? I guess the principals don't really handle mortal money. They only deal in Scintillac. Oh well. I mean, I have the room for it, kind of. So, yeah. Another secret? I have so few remaining. Will you despoil me further? You will? No, I am tired. No secret for you today. If you press me, I will sulk. I am old. I want to be less than I am. I want to be only coral. Call that a secret if you must. Okay. I guess I will. A minor piece. The quarrel's changing, if you say so. Anyway, we lost a Wakeful Idol. Got 7 Scintillate. Some fragments. Cool, cool. Heart Metal. I don't know. Does this take up physical space? The Fluke Core definitely does, so let's start with this one. Oh, my cousin, my enemy. I was of their kind before I began my descent. Now you see me as I am, but I would be so much less. I would dissolve on the waves like old foam. Help me end, kill my emissary, but not until we are ready. No, of course not. Here's your Scintillate. My emissary recalls how it burned. See him flinch. No matter. He will end when I do. Now your secret. These sea lords you slay. They give of themselves for the drowning feast. Kneel and I will whisper you a fragment of the recipe. Thanks. Gained a secret, lost a core, gained 7 more Scintillate. And gained 2 terror. Okay. Well, we can definitely go for 1 more. Actually, we can go for 2 more. Wait. Yeah. No? Maybe? Well, I might have to throw something away. Actually. I long for my ending, but I fear it beside. This is needed to encase my fear. Ice and oysters, the trap jaws. Give me courage. I want so to be less. Give it to me. Your payment is there in the corner. And here, in this secret, I was forbidden love by the bazaar when I left the world exile. Exile? But I don't regret it. I never regret. Okay, gained a secret. Lost the heart metal ingot. Gained 7 Scintillate. And that is that. And I guess last but not least, give the principles an ambiguous eolith. The great chain of being is rigid, but the shapelings know its weak places. This is for I have sent my emissary. He knows. This is one of his. Thank you. I will be much less, and I will sleep forever. Yep, and that puts me over capacity, which is fine. Actually, we have 1 extra romantic literature and 1 extra bale of linen. And honestly, I don't know which one of these is worth the most or the least. I don't really care that much. There. We'll just do that for now. Actually, I'll probably have to throw something more away just to be able to pick up some extra fuel, because this seems like a bit tight maybe for the trip back, but we'll see. Kneel, and my emissary will gift you Scintillate. The secret the bazaar brought us all as shapelings, exiles. The flukes, the misers, even the emissary. Why? Too deep a secret for me, my friend. Even here, too deep for me. Perhaps when you end me. Will I do that? Do I want to? Can I? I don't know. Gain a secret, gain Scintillate, continue. The last game. I was gonna say, or I was gonna double check if I had actually delivered everything, but apparently I have. The last game. I will miss chess most when this is done. The black waves, my children's glows, let them pass, but oh my sweet diagonal, it's time, afraid I find. Quickly, the board awaits. I wonder if I should save before I do this. I mean, none of what I did here was chance-based, so I guess worst case scenario, I'd just have to turn in the things again. But I guess there's also no reason not to just return here and save real quick. So, you know, might as well. Okay, took a bit of a break there, but we are going to, hopefully, yeah, check out this last game. Okay. The board awaits. The emissary, trembling, takes his place across the board from you. He will dissolve with me, the principles tells you, consolingly. It's for the best. You must win the game. Defeat him, and he and I will end. I will leave treasure. Harry, my thoughts grow burdensome. At the end game. Silvery light fills a sea cave, dripping from the walls. Is this new? It condenses to pools of whitish fluid on the uneven floor. Sea sounds fill the cave, strong and slow, like the long beating of a heart. On a square slab of coral, someone has set up a game of chess. The pieces are different from the ones used in London. You see the spiraling bishops, the corner roots, the kin, and the terrible cream. As you touch each one, a deep voice whispers its name. Win the match. Win the match or lose the match? Wait, what? We have a choice? The principles will be reduced as it desires to a mindless hump of coral. The outcast stands trembling behind the board, ready to enact the principles' moves. Its mind will be destroyed with its masters. Oh, the outcast as in our crew member? That's the emissary? I guess that makes sense. So, the question is whether we want to keep them. I mean, I'm not using them. Whatever. Lose the match, you are enmeshed in an alien scheme. Perhaps you're mistrusted. Perhaps rightfully so. Perhaps you pity the outcast. Whatever your motives, you will throw the match on purpose, leaving the principles trapped in consciousness, defeating the purpose of this whole quest. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Ultimately. But I'm curious to see just what happens. Infinite regret. You make a foolish move. Another. Hope dawns in the outcast's moistly shining eyes. The principles rumbles as it guesses your intent. The outcast twitches with delight. It moves its knight. Your kin is imperiled. Now I regret, the principal sighs. Now at last I regret. I regret trusting you, stranger. And you, my emissary, who was almost me. The emissary makes its final move. You topple your kin. The cave around you is silent. The outcast straightens, taller than you have ever seen him. It extends a slippery appendage to shake your hand. Together, you climb the steps back to Port Cecil. The principals never speaks to you again. A stalemate. I mean, it's not really a stalemate. I won. Rather, I lost on purpose. So, I won? I don't know. Okay, so the nacreous outcast turned into the nacreous survivor. I see. Pearly light still drips from its mental crest, but it has survived the principles and won something in the process. Okay, so once again we were able to upgrade an officer by completing their quest. Presumably upgrade. And I got the Apocyan chess piece, finally. Carved from coral in the pulse of the principles it lay. Cool, and the Syrian enigma. I mean, we could sell it right away. Now, of course... Oh, did I show this ever? I might never actually have shown this. I meant to, but at the time I couldn't. Right, so actually one of the random events that I saw pop up a couple of times as I was trying to get this intellect was one... I forget what it was about. Honestly, I didn't even take the time to read what it was. There wasn't a whole lot of text, but upon success, I was given this elegiac cockatoo, apparently. A majestically crested bird which speaks only in competent elegiac poetry. It is of a melancholy disposition, and it's a mascot that gives 2 mirrors. Which unfortunately just makes it outright worse than the keeper moth that we already have. And we cannot interact with it in any other way, so yeah, it's not really all that interesting. Nacreous Survivor. Mirrors 4, hearts 8, pages 4. Okay. As opposed to hearts 6, pages 3. Okay, so it's in this form, it's actually just outright better than the Poissonnier. More hearts, more pages, and more mirrors. I mean, that's nice. Speak to him, increase hearts up to 150. Okay, I guess that's also a new upper limit. Proposition to them. Yeah, let's not. Perhaps not. I mean, honestly, the idea of screwing over some sort of eldritch entity with, dubious consequences, perhaps. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are not actually going to be any consequences in the game. But, just that idea is amusing to me. Plus, saving the life of this weird creature in the process. I don't know, maybe that is worthwhile. And plus, I'm actually getting something somewhat useful out of it. But, of course, now I'm curious as to the other option. Extra move. Wait, what? Extra move. Continue. Last game. Win the match. What did I get? Could I please be told beforehand? 92 items. So just a bunch more Scintillate. Looks like. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's just throw away the extra 12 Scintillate. I mean, I could have guessed as much. Move and counter-move. The pieces click and hiss on the board. The victory is easy. The emissary whimpers and topples his own kin. He begins to melt like snow in a desert wind. Scintillate sloughs from the roof, gathers around you in great shining drifts. The voice of the principals washes over you like the sea, urgently chanting secrets. For every one you hear, another 2 are lost to the grinding of the rock, or incomprehensible to a mind that has not layered centuries beneath the waves. But you learn and learn. Your brain is bursting with knowledge. Now the voice of the principals falters, is gone. It subsides into happy mindfulness with a last melodious sigh. The outcast's face blinks at you from its puddle of goo, and then it too dissolves. The wakeful idol which sat on the chessboard now squats by your feet, eyes bright. The principals had suggested that it would become more when the principals became less. It seems a little taller somehow. Interesting. A vigilant idol. Set it on your binnacle, feed it the blood of Z-Bats. It will guide you. Okay, I'm guessing that's a mascot then. Gain 12 Scintillate. Yep, well, lost my Nacreous Outcast. Gained 21 secrets. That's nuts. And the Epicine chess piece. And 4 lumps of blue Scintillate, if only I had known. Wow, that's crazy. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble. Although, I guess ultimately, it wasn't that much trouble. Yeah, I mean, apart from the fact that I had to throw away all that Scintillate, this isn't bad. Let's take a look at this guy. Mirrors plus 4. Okay, no further interaction with this. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not going to use it, so ultimately that's kind of wasted. It's, interesting, though. A sentient little statue. Sure, why not? And I guess we could have used the Epicine chess piece that we got as the final reward here to satisfy the, the Epicine requirement for the Curator's quest. But of course, we're long done with that. We sell that for 100 echoes? Really? That's it? That doesn't seem right. Ah, man, this is tough. We got a bunch of good stuff. But ultimately, nothing absolutely crucial or otherwise that unique. And the secrets are nice, sure enough. I could turn a bunch of those into just straight up stat increases, of course. 21 extra free stats, basically. Honestly, that probably makes that choice worth it. More than saving the Nacreous Survivor. But most of the material rewards are just wasted, unfortunately. Plus, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. And I'm gonna get some stats out of it just by virtue of having a better officer, so yeah. You know what, let's save the guy. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it. And I've been doing so many morally questionable things lately. I feel like I need to make up for it somehow. So there. Continue, last game. And lose the match. Sorry, man. Sorry, principals. Got this guy. 1 Memory of Distant Shores, 1 Siri Enigma, which I guess we can somehow turn into money if we wanted to. I mean, yeah, I guess we can give that to the scholar in London. Might even do that. I don't know. And the Epicine chess piece. I mean, I guess I'll double check. Maybe just sell it outright. I don't know that there's any other use for it once you've already finished the collector's quest. My guess would be no. Okay, anyway, hey there, Nacreous Survivor. You're welcome. Alright, yeah, let me just quickly check. Yeah, okay, as I thought. I guess I can just sell it for another 100 echoes. Why not? Yeah, now, of course, our hold is absolutely and utterly full. I mean... So we have exactly the romantic literature that we need. Hopefully I'll find something useful to do with both the linen and the zoop. Well, the zoop in any case. The linen hopefully as well. All the scintillac I'm probably going to end up selling. So actually, what I should have done just now when I was looking things up, I should have double checked that as well. See where I can sell that and for how much, as well as the wakeful idols. And see what I could potentially throw away. Probably the best thing to throw away to buy some extra fuel is probably just supplies, honestly. These are worth... Well, or throwing away one of these cost me 20 echoes, basically, right? The cost of restoring them back in London. I mean, I might even be able to just do with the fuel that I currently have, to be honest. I mean, where do I even want to go from here? Oh, right, I want to stop by the monastery to actually... Oh yeah, the monastery and I guess Rosegate. But those are both pretty much on the way to London, more or less. Right, these are both for London itself. Yeah, everything else I need to kind of hold on to. I might be good. I mean, I might... Actually, I think I'm just gonna throw away 4 units of supplies and get 4 more fuel, and that should absolutely be fine. I might have been fine otherwise, but, you know. Oh, wow, this is expensive, actually, but whatever. As if money has mattered in the last, I don't know, 10 episodes or so. Let's save and, yeah. But I still want to remind myself what I can do, or where I can sell these idols and scintillac, I guess. Okay, so a wakeful idol apparently can be sold to the scholar for 100 echoes, and scintillac, there are a bunch of different things to do with it, most of which aren't really relevant to me. But if nothing else, it can be sold for 70 echoes apiece in London, which I guess, given the amount that I have, makes for a decent sum of money. But, you know, obviously, ultimately it's just echoes. So, well, whatever. We're fine now, I think. But yeah, everything can be basically sold in London, so that's all I wanted to confirm. Thought as much. Save, just in case I hadn't already. And yeah, I guess with that, let me just quickly confirm. I suppose I can always stop by Demo Island, see what's what. Rosegate is down there, actually. Wait, where did I want to go? Oh, Fathom King's Hold as well. Yeah, of course. That's one of the places. Okay, so it's a bit more of a trip, I guess. So Fathom King's Hold, Rosegate... wait, what was the other place? Oh, Abbey Rock. Yeah. Right. Okay. Anyway, Fathom King's Hold, yes. We have some business there. Demo Island, I mean... Wait, no, that's not even the one... oh, Pigmode Island is what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, never mind. Demo Island is... yeah, no, there's nothing for us there. I mean, technically I would like to check Pigmode Isle, because there's probably going to be something happening there, but honestly... Nah, I think I'll just... That's another detour that I can kind of do without right now. So I'll go Fathom King's Hold, Rosegate, Iron Republic, actually, see if I can pick up another hydrogen delivery, or yeah, I mean, I wasn't able to do anything in that anything related to that at the Empire of Han, so maybe I just go back to Iron Republic and pick up another delivery, or maybe that was a one-time thing. We'll see. But yeah, from there, then I guess up to Abbey Rock, see if I can... Well, I should be able to advance, if not even outright finish another officer quest there, and then it's back to London already. If you can believe it. Anyway, Fathom King's Hold, without further ado. And since I'm not expecting anything interesting along the way, I'm just going to make a quick cut. Alright, here we are. Fathom King's Hold. I guess I could have another audience with the Fathom King while I'm here. Trade for Drowning Pearls? No. Trade for White Molliflower. Oh, that takes a... Something awaits you. I was hoping to do this twice. But then again... Once might actually be enough. Anyway, port report, real quick. That's a bummer that I won't be able to check out the audience, but you know, that's fine. Trade with a white, trade for a white molliflower. Looks like a fish in water and a flower in air. The Drownies recommend owning one if you're going to their cousins in the hut. Yes. Used one of my many Scintillax for that. That's it for now. Sprig and fins. Place it in water if it needs reviving. Crush it and bite it when the need arises. Oh, okay. It is proof against seeing things that aren't there, which is the only trick they know in the hut. A sniff and a jealous song go with this observation. Okay. Let's take a quick look at it, I suppose. Okay, just the biggest thing, of course, is to... Oh, that's... I could never quite tell before what the icon was supposed to be, but it's just a fish. Interesting. It said that you may eat it if you ever need to break an illusion of at the hut, but be cautious. Right, okay. Sure. Will do. Yeah, anyway, the most important part, of course, is that it does not take up valuable hold space. Alright, yeah, and unfortunately we cannot do this. Premature leave? Perhaps Crusaders would like to take the air ashore? I don't know, would they? I don't remember trying this before. Oh. Wait. Oh, no, I sure did. Ruby Dream, yeah. I got unlucky here. I could have gotten the Emerald Dream, I think, and that would have been... Is it Emerald Dream? Or Amethyst? Amethyst, I think, actually. This is not World of Warcraft. A Ruby Dream. Yeah, this is the bad result. 5 terror. I mean, at this point, whatever. That's gonna be reduced, get reduced right down as soon as I'm back in London, and I'll be fine until then. Anyway, whatever. Probably didn't really need to do that. However, that's not... I need to really stop doing that. Just hit E once. Yeah, I did see something here. Wait, LCS class Corvette? Oh, that's not... Is that who I think it is? Yeah, I think so, actually, isn't it? Our friend, the pirate poet. For a moment there, I was thinking... I was wondering if she wasn't... If her ship wasn't called something else, but no. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Okay, search for the pirate poet. The merciless Modiste looks out at the wreckage, unconcerned. Oh, it'll take more than that to sink her. Come on, my dear. I know you're there. A survivor. The prow light catches the pirate poet, desperately clutching a few buoyant bits of debris. The Modiste's smile flickers. A pity, almost. Ho hum. Well, I guess, Oh, make a deal with her? Her eyes dart from the Modiste across to you. Whatever she promised you, I can give more. I mean, honestly, the Modiste is bad news. I know that. Oh, what? Interesting. So, in a way, I wouldn't mind foiling whatever her plans might be. Then again... Oh man, this is tough. I didn't save. Of course I didn't, because I didn't think this through. Mostly I didn't think really that there was going to be another option. An option to side with her, basically. I can give you more. The moment I saw this, I started wondering if maybe we could get the pirate poet herself as an officer in exchange for losing the modiste, which, you know, honestly I would be absolutely okay with. Just on the off chance that that's a possibility. Let's go for it, whatever. Okay, well, she's gone. I was correct about that. A transaction. The modiste's face darkens with fury. Captain, you would sell artistic immortality so cheaply? Pray to your Z-gods that it was worth it. Well, we'll see about that. She stalks to her cabin. I will alight at the next port. I will not spend a moment more than I must in this floating temple of barbarism. She whirls, finger jabbing from across the deck. Carry a knife, Captain. Carry a knife in the dark, for you will find no safety in a candle. Okay. And what exactly did I get out of this? Just a searing enigma? Pirate is roaming the Z again. That's it? She promised me something amazing. Horrors below, hello. Xander's at the rail calls softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Bring out the nets? Well, then let's catch it. I want to say that we've seen this before, but it's been a while. What is it? It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as a seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covers his ears. I swear, he says afterwards, I hear it scream like a woman. I heard it scream like a woman. Strange catch, huh? Gained one terror. Well, yeah, she's just gone now. And I sure did not get the pirate poet in exchange. In fact, I really didn't get much of anything. Yeah, searing enigma, I suppose. Big deal. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. And now we only have her as an option. I mean... Okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, we didn't lose much. I already got... I guess I could have maybe gotten more stat increases from the modiste if I wanted to. But I've had her make all the different unique dress thingies. Oh, I want to go down this way, actually. So... there's that. I don't know, am I okay with this? I mean, there would have been... My only regret is really that there was gonna be just a bit more quest, I guess, to experience by capturing the pirate poet and delivering her to the king. But I would have felt bad about it. And who knows, maybe on our next encounter... Wait, hold on. That was her! I thought for sure that it couldn't be, but now when I resurface, she's not gonna be there anymore. Also, we're really running out of fuel fast again. Holy crap. Nope, sure enough, she's gone. I'm dumb. Why didn't I click on her on the ship? I thought it couldn't possibly be. Also, I thought it looked wrong, but clearly I was wrong about that. Oh well. Maybe she's gonna be back when I return from Rosegate. Yeah, anyway. As I was saying, maybe the next time we encounter her, or, you know, defeat the pirate poet, or maybe even return to Gator's Morn, we'll actually get some sort of reward for sparing her whatever terrible fate. Well, anyway, we'll save. Yeah, it's okay. Rosegate, creation of cigar, sample high quality cigar, deliver supplies? Wait. Without their patron, the tobacconist and his apprentice have to subsist on their stale stores of food. Oh, I guess I could do that. Although I'm actually also kind of low on supplies. Challenge the tobacconist to a game of cards. An hour's rest, attend a free public lecture. There's so much. Sit down, you traveler from the hut. There we go. Let's go with this one first. She was on her way here before her travel was interrupted. Her appetite for cigarillos is unabated. Shopping again. The Drownies tempted her with a false cigar, she says. But here is the source of the real thing, and there's no comparison at all. She walks the aisles as enthralled as anyone might be in the sway of the hut. She can't reward you, she says, but perhaps the composer and Rack who arranged her freedom will be glad to know she was set free. Well, I will be returning there. So we'll see. Okay. Creation of a cigar. Stoking inspiration for the luscious flavor. Yes, that's what we have the romantic literature for. Three of them, whatever. The crotchety tobacconist, and by the way, no, that's not one of the 7, I don't think. But there are a couple of places that we have never visited, so chances are that the last person that's still unaccounted for will be found there somewhere. Anyway, the crotchety tobacconist is polishing an already gleaming case. The flavor must be something that'll make knees weak and hearts flutter. Go. Perfect. The crotchety tobacconist scrutinizes the literature through his pince-nez. He carves into pages with a razor and carefully extracts passages of worth. I tell you, he says between puffs of his cigar, reading this makes me feel old. Before London fell, I never dreamed of such carnality. Not because I wouldn't desire it, but because I never imagined the possibilities they explore here. Finely chosen, my lady. Sure, you're welcome. So far, so innocent. Maybe not exactly innocent, but at least not cruel or, brutal. Or creating something breathtaking for the luscious flavor. Do we not need anything for this? Huh. The crotchety tobacconist studies the romance's excerpts. Their breathless exclamations, such as one might utter after a vigorous regime of calisthenics. Whatever that means. The hell is going on here? My lady, I need you to make a poem with these phrases, and I need it to be badly written. Oh, I can't do that. No problem. You write with the crotchety tobacconist puffing away behind your shoulder, blowing curling clouds of daffodil-scented smoke over your page. He smirks as he reads and claps you on the back. Fine, nearly too fine. Enough to quicken and curdle the blood. Excellent work. Huh. Again, you're welcome. Helping prepare the luscious flavor. The crotchety tobacconist grins at his reflection in the display cases. I've got one of those mushrooms. What do you call them? Blendig, Brunnig, sod it. I've got one in a jar. A Blemigan, you mean? But first, I'll need to care about poetry. Can you bring it around? First, it'll need to care about poetry. We'll see. This could potentially be considered cruel. You spend hours reciting the popular Z-ballads of love in Wolfstack taverns, love beneath the decks, and love in the far-flung ports. Eventually, the crotchety tobacconist stops by to see your progress. He takes your poem from his pocket and presses it against the jar. The Blemigan bangs pitifully against the glass. Listen, the tobacconist cries, clapping you on the back. Hear that tapping? It's correcting your meter. He cackles, smoke curling upward from his lips. Well done, my lady. Okay. Good, I guess. Harvesting the flavor. That mushroom is at work upstairs, editing your poetry. The crotchety tobacconist looks meaningfully at the razor left open on the counter. Shall we? I don't know. I mean, at least in this case it's only kind of sentient. The Blemigan has used half a pot of red ink editing your poetry. It's so absorbed in criticism, it is unaware of you and the tobacconist. Sure, carve it up. Don't disturb it, the tobacconist whispers. Just take your knife and... The Blemigan does not notice you looming over it as it corrects your meter. It does not notice you raising the knife as it considers helpful edits in your rhyme. And when you drive the blade straight through its cap, it just shudders and dies. A viscous purple mixes with the red ink. The tobacconist chuckles and blows a satisfied stream of maple-tasting smoke. Now, my lady, shall I show you how to carve up the little bugger? I don't know, but I guess we're done here? Maybe? The crotchety tobacconist has a dream. Yes, bitter, luscious, robust. 3 flavors, and we'll have the cigar. Is it time? The flavors have been gathered. Now what must be done? Go. The crotchety tobacconist blows a small ring around your head and smiles. Quite right. I think it's time we finish this. I'll begin my preparations. Come up. What's the tobacconist shouting about now? Well, about being well, nearly complete. About being done, I would hope. We're done gathering flavors, my lady, he shouts as you ascend. We make do with what we have. Let's finish it. Okay. The wrapper. The dogged apprentice is straining against the cords, holding him flat to the workbench. Oh no. His wrists are raw and bleeding. The tobacconist looms over him, sharpening his scalpel. Excellent. Now that you're here, my lady, we can start. I'll just need a donation from the boy, and we'll have the last component. Could you help him still? Could you help keep him still? I mean, I've come this far. Help him get to work. Put your hands on the boy's shoulders and press. Force him still. Yikes. Offer yourself in place of the apprentice. Oh? Oh. I was gonna say, I mean, I'm willing to take a wound, no problem. But reduce my hearts permanently by 5? I don't know. I don't know about that. The apprentice doesn't seem to have chosen this for himself. Let the tobacconist use you instead. Suggest the tobacconist use himself. If he's so desperate to finish a cigar, he can use his bloody skin. His own bloody skin. You know what? Honestly, yeah. I guess this option is not necessarily abandoning the whole quest. Obviously, he's not gonna like it. But then again, it seems only fair. Refusal. The crotchety tobacconist stares over his pince-nez, eyebrows scrunched in confusion. If an old man like me goes under the knife, he says, acrid smoke curling from his lips, then he can't expect to get back up. And besides, only I know exactly what to harvest for this cigar. It must be the boy, my lady. There's nothing to do for it. Oh, God. Well, let's just get this over with. I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for this nonsense. The dogged apprentice screws shut his eyes as the crotchety tobacconist outlines the corners of a box onto his flesh. At the tobacconist's instruction, you firmly place your hands on the corners, holding taut the skin between the lines. The crotchety tobacconist swiftly draws his scalpel across the apprentice's flesh. The blade cuts easily, snagging only once or twice. Yay. Whenever it does, the tobacconist readjusts the edge and gives it a sharp pull, slicing through the obstruction. The apprentice pleads, but his screams go unheeded. Your hands and the tobacconist's grow bloody as you pinch and pull the patch of the apprentice's flesh. And when the screams become distracting, the tobacconist blows heavy smoke into his face. The apprentice's eyes flutter shut. The tobacconist grins and peels clean the skin he requires. As he tends to the wrapping of the cigar, he oversees your preparations of a small tub of water. We're going to test our beauty there. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be to burn underwater. The time has come. Was this all worth it? Surely not. The cigar is in his hand. He must test it. The crotchety tobacconist lowers the cigar into the water with shaking hands. He fumbles in his breast pocket for a cylinder of never-cold brass. It slips into the water with a hiss. Fishing it out, he holds it up to the tip of the submerged cigar. The end starts to throb with a dull glow. My God, he cries. It works! He lowers his face into the water and draws on the cigar. He sits up, holding the smoke in. His eyes are closed. His expression is one of rapture. It feels like a long time before he speaks. It burns with hate. At one moment it has the rawness of brimstone, but this is tempered with such sweetness, like a beloved's perfume. That one revels in the taste. And this is united in a body of warm blood. Oh, my lady, we've done it. We sure have. Gained 25 Z-stories, 20 tales of terror. Only? 25 visions of the surface, somehow? Lost 10 hunger. Yeah, I guess I would lose my appetite, at least. Lost 50 terror? I don't know how I lose 50 terror from that. But okay. Gain 50 fragments, an extraordinary implication. Secrets remain unchanged, suggesting that somehow I could have maybe gained secrets? Honestly, I would have cared about those possibly the most, but dear God, I'm not even sure what I would be doing with all of these. I mean, yeah, if my plan was to construct whatever it is back in my home in London, where you needed some absolutely ludicrous amounts of all kinds of stories. Was it 75 of each, or was it 99? No, it wasn't that much, but it was a lot. Either way, I'm not really planning to do that, so not sure that this is really quite worth it. A last request. Another one. A suitcase sits in front of this shop counter. 1 or 2 errant socks hang from the seams. It's time for the work to truly begin, the crotchety tobacconist says. Arrangements for Rosegate have already arrived. All settled. Could I just trouble you to take me from here? He blows a ring before glancing at his apprentice sitting in the other corner of the counter. He corrects himself. Take us? He's still your apprentice? He's willing to stick with you after all that? Huh. That's dedication, I guess. The crotchety tobacconist strides into your submarine, humming a jaunty tune. To the Iron Republic, he cries. Well, that's convenient. I was headed there anyway. Before reassuming his song, the dogged apprentice is slower to board. He all but shuffles to you. The Grand Geode, he whispers before entering your vessel and leaving Rosegate to the dock. Oh, they're not traveling together necessarily. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that concludes that quest, I guess. And that's that. Smoke a cigar with a powdered custodian. A new gentleman sits behind the glass counter, polishing it to a blazing shine. He smiles as you approach. Welcome to Rosegate, my lady. May I entice you to a cigar? I don't know. 12 echoes? The powdered custodian cheerfully cuts and lights cigars for you both. It's grand to enjoy a few words with these cigars. God knows how much longer I'll be down here alone. He puffs and spends the next minute cuffing into his arm. After he recovers, he attempts a smile. Forgive me, I may be the current proprietor of Rosegate, but I'm merely a stand-in. After my patron heard Rosegate had been abandoned, they sent me in to replace the tobacconist. Though we revoked our support for him, Rosegate is too great an investment to leave to the Z-Beasts. I guess. 3 terror reduction for 12. I mean, that's not terrible, technically, but also not a big deal. Okay, you can buy some fuel here. I mean, yeah, I should. Is that going to be enough? I'm going to have to go to Iron Republic and the Grand Geode, I suppose. Might as well take care of that in one go. And then up to Abbey Rock and then London. 6. I mean, I'll just go to 10. That should probably be enough. That being said, I am going to end the episode here. I mean, this was all kind of unpleasant, but, you know, I expected as much. At least that quest is over now, and we got something out of it. I guess I might find some sort of decent use for all those stories I got. But I guess ultimately, I don't know. I don't really need to. I mean, I suppose I probably could turn them into money somehow. There must be some kind of way, some better way than to just sell them one at a time. But ultimately, money isn't really a concern anymore. So I'm probably just not going to bother. And, you know, I'll just have a functionally infinite number of them whenever I need them. That's also nice. Anyway, yeah, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.